I did my service hours at the Johnson City Boys and Girls Club in Washington County. The main goal of the Boys and Girls Club is to serve children who have a rougher home life, who need extra help. Their mission and belief is to enable all young people, especially those who need us most, to reach their full potential as productive, responsible, caring citizens. They also serve to promote and enhance the development of boys and girls by instilling a sense of competence, usefulness, belonging, and influence. Their main thing is every child has the capability to reach their dreams and goals. Some may just need a little bit more help, and that is what they are there to do. The code of the club is extremely important at the Boys and Girls Club. It says, I believe in God and the right to worship according to my own faith and religion. I believe in America and the American way of life, in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. I believe in fair play, honesty, and sportsmanship. I believe in my Boys and Girls Club, which stands for these things. There's a lot of great things at the Boys and Girls Club, but the pride that they take in this Boys and Girls Club of Johnson City is something like I've never seen. They want each child to succeed. They're invested in the child, and they want to help them make a better life. At the Boys and Girls Club of Johnson City, Robin Crumley is the Chief Professional Officer. She has been there for about 10 years. In Johnson City, the first Boys and Girls Clubs began in 1944 and was started by the Salvation Army. In 1969, the Salvation Army separated from the club, and it was renamed the Boys and Girls Club of America. The Boys and Girls Club currently is located on West Market Street in Johnson City. They actually moved to that building in 1972. And in 1987, grant money was used to purchase computers and software for the Learning Center. And actually, right before I left, they had informed me that the Board of Directors are currently looking for new property to build a new Boys and Girls Club on in Washington County, because the one that is currently located there is older. The building has damage to it, so they are looking to renovate that. The Boys and Girls Club is a nonprofit organization, meaning that they don't really receive money the way that other companies receive money. The way that they receive money is through grants and funding from the government, and then they also depend on the community for donations. So, big banks, local community services, they provide those donations to the Boys and Girls Club. I know churches usually donate money to the Boys and Girls Club as well. At the Boys and Girls Club of Johnson City, they charge $10 a week per child to watch your child from 2:30 to 6:30, or you can pay the full $40 at the beginning of the month. Really, when you look at it, the Boys and Girls Club provides food. They provide all of these activities for the children, and $10 a child does not go a long way. So that is why they depend on the donations and the grants from the bigger companies to keep their doors open. The hours of operation, they do have two programs at the Boys and Girls Club. During school, they have the after-school program that the club provides. It's Monday through Friday from 2:30 to 6:30. The children are in ranges of age from 5 to 18, and like I said, it is $10 a week per child. During the summer, the Boys and Girls Club actually stays open longer. They are open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5:30. The child doesn't have to stay the full time, but it is there if the parents need to keep the child there. The child is fed breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The entire program for the summer is $250, but realistically, when you consider that, a lot of daycares charge you, $800 a month to watch your child. So $250 for 3 months is not bad at all. Now, they will have some weird schedules depending on holidays or inclement weather, but they are open even when the city schools are on break, or when the county schools of Johnson City are on break. They still have their doors open because they want the kids to come in and learn and have that environment to grow in. There are many activities for the children to participate in. The club doesn't just offer one type of learning. It has very different stations for the children to come into. So there's an arts and crafts room, a learning center, they have 2 gyms, they have a cafeteria, a computer lab, a room that is specifically designed for the teenagers, and a game room. Each day that the children come in, they are separated by their grade. So 3rd grade stays with 3rd grade, 1st grade stays with 1st grade, and so on. Every day the children rotate in each area. They get 45 minutes in each area staying with their grade. I was assigned to the Learning Center, which is where the children go to do their homework, work on activities. It's not just for homework. After the children would finish their homework, we would play chess, we would play board games, things like that. You just want to keep the children active and learning. A lot of the children loved the game room. They loved playing on the pool table. They loved playing on the ping pong table. They liked the gym. They would go and play dodgeball. On Tuesdays, they would bring in the Boy Scouts. So the boys could go and have 45 minutes with the Boy Scouts just to mix up their schedule, get them involved in that. And on Thursdays, they would have flag football. So all the children who wanted to go out could play flag football. One of the cool things that I think they had was actually a Bible club. So they allowed the children to, if they wanted to, it was not mandatory, they could go in Bible club for 45 minutes every day. They would read a scripture, do an activity that pertained to that scripture. So it was an overall very well-rounded experience for the child. These are some pictures of the children from the Boys and Girls Club. I really enjoyed my experience there, and I enjoyed being able to watch each of them grow.